my first question to you, Doc Jerry, is that how did you become acquainted and been engaged with Prife International and the iTeraCare device, which is one of the 10 amazing top 10 technologies for health and wellness nowadays. How did you, how were you able to know about the product itself?
Well, it started when this certain guy, he's a friend of mine here in Calgary. He's actually my client in the massage business. He has two massage clinics. So I'm making some massage oil, some aromatherapy products, and some facial and foot care lines for him. And this guy happened to be at the same time also not just a massage therapist, but he also does networking business.
Uh-huh.
So he mentioned to me about, you know, like they wanted to have more stocks in Canada. So he suggested me if I'm open to become a distributor, or the term was a stockist here in Canada. And I said, I asked what product is that, and then he introduced me about this iTeraCare blower. So I said, prior to probably distributing this product, I have to know more about this product. So he lent me that device, and then I started using it.
Okay.
So
and how did you feel?
Actually, yeah, well, at first I'm kind of skeptical because when he introduced me about the products, like it's like an airy fairy tale story, like it can cure any type of diseases. It's like a magical story, which of course you just don't believe.
Of course.
So when he lent me that device, so I tried in the evening actually. So he gave me the instruction how to use it, you know, the priming instruction, and then I started using it on my forehead because I said maybe I'll start this because I have trouble sleeping most of the time. So when I used that very first night, I was able to sleep long.
Wow.
So that was the first experience. And I said, maybe it's really working, or maybe I drank this certain tea drink, because normally I drink tea. But the only thing that changed during that night was, you know, the blower. So I used that. So I called him, I said, will this prolong a sleep? And I said, yeah, if you have problems of insomnia or problems of broken sleeps, then I think that could help. So that was my first interest. And then I tried again the following day, and few days after, then I started using in my eyes, because my left eye has been blurry many years back. So I tried it, and after like few weeks, I don't exactly how many weeks is that, and my left eye started clearing, like, so I have a better vision now.
Wow.
And I continued using it. So I'm using contact lens. So the contact lens I've been using was 1.5. Now it went down to 1.25.
Wow, that's amazing.
I changed it. And so the doctor was asking me, why are you going down? Like it should be going up, something like that. I don't know. I said, yeah. It's like there should be a progression of increase in, you know, of the grade of the lens.
Correct.
But then it went down, so I said, no, I think I'll go back to my original contact lens. So I'm using now the 1.25. And the other things, other experiences that I had is my frozen shoulders, because I
Uh-huh.
drive a lot here and also in British Columbia, because we have a warehouse also in British Columbia. So with those travels, long travels, I experience, back pains and frozen shoulders, and they're helping me. So because of that experience, I finally decided, okay, I can market these products better because I have my
You have
personal
your own
experience of this device.
way. And
So, yeah, so I'm 100% convinced now.
uh-huh,
So, because of these experiences.
exactly. For those
Well,
who are
but I
watching,
get hard for other people
yeah,
to believe, because,
yeah,
you know, it it's a device that not everyone consider this as a medical device.
correct. And that's part of our disclaimer,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Not yet, not yet, because we're still new. Um,
Yeah.
but again, for those who
Yeah.
are watching us, what we're sharing here is just our personal story of how this product benefited us in terms of our health and wellness. Even myself, Doc Jerry, I suffered from spinal stenosis. I have this degenerative disease and I have neuropathic pain. And I felt that before I was introduced to this product. But you know what? This thing gave my life back. Without this, I don't know if I could. I could probably be on taking prescription medications and all that. Not to undermine the prescription medications, I take that, in terms of pain and whatnot, or even for emergency. But again, if I could get away from destroying my liver, I know because I have a bad liver as well. When I had my spinal stenosis and I get shots at the back, I get injections and I go to pain management clinic. And in fact, in this video, I'm going to be putting part of my MRI result, which is going to be in the screen, and the process of how I was able to manage my pain. And by merely using this device, it was able to help me. When you're in pain for a longest time, you're gonna have anxiety and depression, which I did. It's an open book for me. I had anxiety and depression, and I was thinking,
Yeah.
when will this ever stop? When you're in pain, you're in pain. It changed your mood, it changed your perspective in life up to the point like, Lord, when will this end? If I can't handle this, please do something. Otherwise, just take me.
Yeah, it's kind of like
There
you're
was a point.
depressed, eh? Yeah,
There was one time,
I can see that. Yeah.
and you could probably relate to what I feel at that time. This is before when I was introduced to iTeraCare. Now, my dad, who also suffers the same conditions like mine, we both have spinal stenosis, this degenerative disease, and neuropathic pain. And dad is doing well. Like every now and then there's pain on and off. But again, because of this device, therapy is a process. It's not a drug. It's not going to mask your pain, but at least it would help you to help your body self-heal in the longer time. So I'm really thankful for having you with me on this Zoom, Doc Jerry. And last question, Doc Jerry. Now, going back to what you have, so you have a good sleep. Your frozen shoulder seems to be okay. The pain is not as bad, and probably you don't have that pain anymore, and you're still managing it. In the long run, again, we continue to use this, right? And aside from that, what else is the other one you mentioned? So your sleep got better, your frozen shoulder,
Eyesight,
your sight. Wow, you know
eyesight
what?
and back pain. Yeah.
That amazed me because when I first saw one testimony coming from one of the user talk, there's actually three Filipinos sharing about their eyesight and continually using the device, and their eyesight became better to the point that they could actually see numbers and writings and all that. That's actually what I'm going to be working on. But now my priority is my back, and I'm good with my back now. And of course, my mental health. anxiety and depression. My anxiety and depression just went down. I used to take antidepressant drug, but some of them are just not as good, and some are good. The problem is when you continue those medications, not to undermine the pharmaceutical. I'm good with that. I'm a pharmaceutical but again, if I want to stay away from anything that I want to take into, I might as well use something external like this because it's an energy device. So, Doc Jerry, last questions I have for you is, what would you say to those people who might be watching us once this is posted, is for them to think like, are we selling snake oil or what? Or what would you say to those people who doesn't believe what we believe right now?
Well, what I can say is that it's normal not to believe initially because it's like a fairy tale story,
That's right.
using this wand. Believing or using this product is just basically on, gathering or getting testimonies from people, their direct experiences. It's not coming from, very extensive research done to these people. Although, if you look at the terahertz therapy, I think like decades or many years back, terahertz frequency has been used already by people as treatment to their different illnesses. So it's normal not to believe, but then in order for you to experience the benefit of the product is try using it like a few days. There are different results from other people. Few people experience instant results based on the people who have told me when they use it. Some use it like few usages, and then others it takes a long time. Like those people who have tumors, I think this will take longer time.
That's correct
for them. So just try and use it. And once you use it, I would say that be patient. Like use the optimal guide, like I would say religiously or seriously. Don't blow it. Just blow it few seconds and you're done. No, I don't think that's not gonna work.
Exactly.
You have to really, you really have to follow what is the guideline, and be patient. Like what I've said, you don't get instant results, especially when you have like recurring illnesses,
Correct.
or illnesses that has been in you for a long time. So be patient, and I think you will get the result in time. Well, that's all what I can say based on what my experience and other people's experiences, because I can see that people are benefiting because the usage is being a stockist in British Columbia. I hear also other people in British Columbia that they're enjoying the blower, and the number of people using in that place, and also here in Alberta, it's also increasing. So I would think that because of these increased numbers, so they're benefiting from the wand or from the blower.
Exactly.
So the only way that you would know is to try it, and trying it is practically it's okay because it is proven to be very, very safe. And I think that's the number one that we have to consider: the very safe use of the product. It has no radiation, and the resonance of these terahertz frequency is exactly the same with our cell frequency, so it's basically safe. It doesn't alter the cells.
Exactly.
So try it, and that's the only way to find out.
Exactly. And I really thank you, Dr. Jerry, for being here with me. So, for those who are watching us, again, just part of the disclaimer. I mean, this gadget or device that we use. Do you have one with you right now, Dr. Jerry? You get one
I'm
device?
using the red one, the
Yeah,
classic.
yeah. If you could grab that for me, that would be great. So, we're just waiting for Dr. Jerry to bring his device. So, Dr.
So
Jerry,
this is the packaging of the device.
exactly.
So I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
This is the enhanced classic.
Uh-huh.
So you just connect these two pieces here.
Uh-huh. So they're detachable.
Yeah.
And that's Dr. Jerry's device. So that's actually the classic one, 2.0.
Enhanced 2.0.
Uh-huh. And then the one that I have is with me is the next level to the red one, which is the premium. Doc Jerry, if you could take that with you in front of the screen, so at least we got something on our video here. So there you go. So that's the classic, and that's Dr. Jerry. Thank you, Dr.
Yeah,
Jerry.
yeah. We have also the Pro. Mostly, most of the practitioners use the Pro. Like my client of the massage oils, he uses the Pro for his clinical practice. And also some of the physiotherapists, because we have clients who are physiotherapists and chiropractors. They use the Pro.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have
professional use.
Yeah. And I think, Doc Jerry, you and I are in an entry level where we both have the Pro, you and I, and that's what my wife and I uses. And the Pro is equivalent to 10 times more stronger than the red one that you have. I don't have it with me. I have the second one, which is the premium. But again,
I can show you the Pro. Would you like me to show
yeah,
you
sure.
the Pro?
Since we're on recording,
Yeah,
right?
So the Pro is this one.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. It's bigger.
Yeah.
Actually, it's heavier.
Yeah.
It's a heavy-duty use equipment or used by professionals. So this one has the cold setting, actually.
The cold setting.
So if the practitioner is also in the beauty industry, they can use as the final treatment for the skin or for the face. I think because they said because of the cold setting, it closes the pores.
It closes the pores.
So yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Jerry. I'm so much grateful for this opportunity that you and I could be on a collaborative discussion and getting you on board with the interview of your experiences. And for those who are watching us, again, just for a disclaimer, this is not a medical device, not yet. But again, if you're watching this and you want to know more about this, we're from Canada. I'm from Grimsby, Ontario, Canada, and Dr. Jerry Valdez is from Canada, and he's one of our stockists here. And I could see Dr. Jerry's passion. He's gonna be one of the biggest stockists in Canada. Who knows? But the Philippines is actually growing in business in terms of iTeraCare devices, and there's a lot of people that are being helped by these devices with their health conditions and so forth. And again, we thank you folks for watching us, and we appreciate for your time and listening to us. This is Dr. Bonnie Acorda. I'm a retired animal doctor, and with me is Dr. Jerry Valdez, also a veterinary doctor.